we brought in Ten Hag.
But the thing is,
so I'm thinking, cool. We're not gonna play pragmatic football. It's cool. So we let you choose the players that you wanted to have, and you're still playing the players that you found here.
Yeah. But Rants though, but I feel like for me though, I can say that we can say that on hindsight, but we didn't know Ten Hag was going to say.
But the point is, I said it before they came in.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
I said, yeah, in terms of the players that are here already, it's more suits a pragmatic manager. It does, because we don't have a cohesive team. However, he was meant to come in and change that.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't meant to come in and do the pragmatic thing, because if he was going to do that, he wasn't the right man for the job anyway.
Well, that's why I said con artist. He's come in and lied on his CV. He's went on Indeed. Bro, everybody's done this, by the way. Man's gone on Indeed.
AI generated CV and that. Bro. Chat GP and that, or whatever the fuck is called.
Chat GP, I don't know. But he's gone on Indeed. Everyone's done it. Bro, I've done it before. I've got in jobs like that, be like, yo, I've got this experience in this place and that place. And then what I've done is, I've got a phone number. That's one of my boys. And he's acting like he's been the person that's worked there. And he's giving a lot of... and he's giving a and he's giving a reference, to say, he's a good, hard-working guy. He knows what he's doing, etc., etc. Bro, I've done this. And this was a simple job to get in. I think whether I used to work in Subway wanted some mad CV. I was like, bro, you're only working in Subway.
Yeah, they do these brazy things. Man, start asking for degrees to work in Tesco and that. These men are crazy,
man. I'm like, bro, man, come on, man. I just want to work in Subway and make sandwiches, bro. And then I left after a week anyway because it was a shit job, bro. And then that's what Ten Hag's done. He's come in, I said, yo, I could play the Ajax way. I could do this. I could do that. I could do this. And then when he's coming to the job, I'm like, oh, not really. I can't really do this. I'm going to have to get results. Bro, that's bullshit. You've lied on your CV.
Because you'd rather you came in, implemented a style of play, and the results weren't there, but we could see what we're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? We would more accept that, bro.
Simple. I'd more accept it. This is why, for me, as much as I want to banter Arteta, but he's died on his hill. He's actually said, you know what? I'm taking away Aubameyang. I'm taking away Nicolas Pepe. I'm taking away all these guys here. I'm going to play my way of football. And luckily, listen, he could have been sacked, by the way. I'm not excusing that. He could have easily been sacked here. But the board allowed that because you know why? He stuck to his principles, and he had a principle. Arteta had a principle. With Ten Hag right now, the reason why me and Rants here cannot back this anymore, because there's no principles. You've left it out the window. You've left it out the door.
That's it.
You said, I don't need all of that. So that's why I'm like, what's the point then? You might as well get Conte. You'd rather get Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, whoever it is, to get you short-term results. You might as well. Because that's what he's doing right now. You're playing from game to game. You're scraping Barcelona.
And if you were going to get me a manager that was just a short-term manager to win trophies, we would have gone for someone that's proven to win trophies then. What's the point? Do you know what I mean? You're better off keeping Jose. Do you know what I mean? Like, even this thing about, Gary Neville said this, bruv. Gary Neville chats shit, bro, because, bruv, when Jose was there, he was sucking him off. When Oli was there, he was sucking him off, saying, you don't want to sack these managers and that. I said it from ages. Like, Van Gaal is the last manager that we've seen a style of play with. And the thing is, he wasn't buying players, all willy-nilly and that, bro. He was playing these young players, bro. He was giving debuts, bro. He had Chris Smalling bossing, playing out from the back and that. So when people are saying these Man United players are not good enough, it's not the players. Because if Van Gaal had this squad of players, bro, you would see a style of play, whether you like it or not, bro. You would see it, no matter who was playing.
But also, it'd be filtered. You'd realize who wasn't good enough. But because we don't have a style of play, you don't actually realize, or Ten Hag's not realizing who's not good enough. Because he's just like, well, basically, we won that game and we won that game. So he's basing it. His ideology is kind of weird, bro. He's saying, oh, we won this game and we're showing great character, but realizing the football isn't that great. So he's here for results anyway. With Van Gaal, when you look at the Arsenal game, we played with Varela. We played with Rashford. We played with Timothy Fosu-Mensah. We had a young team, bro. Paddy McNair and them, man. He had a philosophy. So he died on that hill. And you know what? We may have not got where we wanted to be, but we won an FA Cup and we had a style of play. And this is the problem. He was trying to...
And we threw that all away to try to do the Hollywood Jose thing, bro. Fosu-Mensah, bro. He gave Fosu-Mensah a career, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because he ain't
Bro.
been the same since, bro. He had us thinking Fosu
Bro.
Mensah was good, bro. He had us genuinely thinking Fosu Mensah had a career.
Improving players. He improved players, man. You know what I mean? Look at the Martial first season. You know what I mean, bro? Like that Martial first season, and then all of a sudden Mourinho comes in and then decides to play him, etc., etc. So I can't lie to you, man. I think for me, what Ten Hag is doing right now, not only is it self-sabotage, but there's no direction either way. Like I don't trust him with buying players now. So what's the point of having a manager that can't be allowed to buy his own players in? What's the point? Like generally, if you can't have a ownership and a manager to kind of buy and agree to the same players, then what's the point? Because now he's controlled the market for how long and spent 400 million on nothing. What have you bought in? Nothing. You don't know, like Lisandro Martinez is the only one, and maybe Casemiro, yeah, that they say, you know what, there's a reason. I'm looking at Højlund right now. I love Højlund, yeah, but to be honest with you, bro, you need to start scoring goals, my friend. But that isn't
That's it, innit? That's it. I don't care what the excuse is. You got to start putting the ball in the onion bag, bro.
Yeah, you got to start scoring. But he relied on that person. There could have been other strikers available, by the way. But he said, "Now we'll go get Højlund in." So that's on you now, yeah. You then prioritize Mason Mount. For no reason, we didn't need Mason Mount, yeah, over a centre back or whoever can play out from the back. You bought Onana in, but then you don't have a centre back that can play out from the back apart from Lisandro Martinez. He has just mishmashed the whole entire transfer window based on what philosophy? If it was a philosophy, yeah, but he plays 2 8s and 1 holding midfielder and then leaves the whole midfield exposed. Felt sorry for Kobe Mino, Galatasaray, and then the game here against Newcastle.
100%
on his own.
Yeah, but bro, everyone's feeling sorry for Kobe Mino. No one was feeling sorry for Casemiro, blood, when he was getting exposed by these bums.
Thank you.
Everyone was saying, his legs are gone, he's finished. Nah, he's playing in a midfield, yeah, with Mount and flipping Mount and Bruno, who just leave people to run at him. What do you expect? All of a sudden now it's Kobe Mino. We're understanding, yeah, that he wasn't the problem. When Amrabat plays in that lone 6 role, he gets exposed as well. Now I'm saying every time someone plays in that lone 6 role, they get subbed at half time, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But Cass was the problem. No, the problem is the lack of system, bro. And this is why man can get mad. You can talk about the players all the time. At the end of the day, a poor workman always blames their tools, bro. Newcastle got about 12 senior man out injured, yeah, and they bodied us with Riley and them, man. You can't tell me Riley is getting in Man United squad, bro. He's not. Do you know what I mean? So when man are talking about, it's the players, no, it's not. Because if you gave Eddie Howe these same players, yeah, he would have us playing better than Newcastle. He would have us playing better than Newcastle. You can't blame the players until you have the system in place, the philosophy in place, everything in place. And then when you have it in place, this is when the players that aren't up for it are going to start to stand out, bro. Because that's when you realize you can't do it. That's when you realize.
Of the environment. They're a byproduct. The players are a byproduct of the environment. They literally represent the manager. They're looking out there thinking, what do we do? How do we press? Man can't even press well, you know. How mad is that? How can you not get a team to cohesively press well in a unit? How can you not get a team to say, you know what, when we get the ball, this is how we play? Like generally, you don't understand, man. And Newcastle, literally did. You know what? It wasn't even like crazy what they did. They pressed us, they bullied us in midfield, and then they had a shape. That's what you had. Shah running into midfield, literally just going.
If Newcastle had our attack, with the possession that they had, the way they were drilled, they would have battered us.
Yeah, don't, man.
They would have battered us. It's because they couldn't really create nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? They couldn't really create. They didn't have the individuals to do something, bro. I'm telling you, if Eddie Howe had these Man United players, drilled the way this Newcastle team, bruv, Newcastle wouldn't be able to live with us. They wouldn't have been able to live with us, bro. Man could talk about the players till the cows come home. These players are a lot better than what we're seeing from them. And that's down to the manager, bro. There's no philosophy. Until we know what the template is, you can't say a player's playing well or not playing well, because what's my responsibility?
Well,
what's my responsibility? We don't know.
He said Luke Shaw. He said Luke Shaw is going to play centre back because tactically he has to run a lot at left back. So does that mean that Luke Shaw's not good at left back anymore?
It means he's not fit. But I've been saying this for years. He's a better left back, centre back, because he doesn't need to run. He's not built like a modern day left back. When you look at modern day left backs, all of them are slim, athletic and they get up and down, bro. That's why Ashley Young can still do it at 38 years
Still do it.
old.
Yeah. 38,
Look at his build compared
Yeah.
to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's not built like a fullback. Neither is Reece James, blood. That's why he keeps getting injured. You know what I'm saying, bro? Reece James is too heavy to be a fullback, bro. He's built like a centre half in the modern game. If he wants to preserve his career, he's got to play centre back.
Yeah.
He has
Well,
to.
there you go.
Or play him as a 6.
And then obviously, yeah. But he put Dallo at left back, who isn't comfortable there. And then you got Reguilon, who's on the bench. So if you're gonna play again, you bought a left back that you got in from Tottenham or whoever he came from, and you go and play him a left back then, and then we actually can play with a better system. Because Dallo might not be comfortable. He'd be like, you know what, I might want to play right back, and I don't want to do that. So and that's what I'm trying to say. Everything that he does doesn't make sense, man. You know what I'm saying to you? And he can't get the attack right. He's now benching Anthony. So he's failed on Anthony. Well, he just wasted 85 million then on Anthony. He's failing him. You know what I mean? He's taking everyone off when it doesn't work out. Everything that this manager is touching right now, it's honestly, man, it's just, and it's pathetic. And he'll say, you know what? The next conference, he'll say, well, we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. You know what I mean? We're still on a good run and we're not far away from top 4. Bro, I don't care about this top 4 business. I'd rather care that we know where we're going in direction. You can go third. What does it show for us right now? We went third last season and it doesn't show anything. What does it show? You tell me, what does it show?
And exactly, look at his super chat. Spurs fan from Toronto. I big up Canada in the chat. He said from pre-season game, very first game, you can see exactly what Andrew's trying to do. He only came 2 weeks before that. Bro, the game they lost to West Ham, you saw exactly what Spurs were on. Even though they lost, straight away, you were like, yo, this is like, you saw. I was like, yo, this
Villa
is exciting. Bro, can't see nothing. This Man United team, and that's why in pre-season I told you, man. How can you have 8 games, You're training every day, and they're doing double sessions in pre-season, and man still can't implement a style of play. We saw it with LVG, immediately. When LVG was the manager, I was going to games, bro. You used to see and Saeed will tell you, you used to see Man United players lined up in the formation we were going to play the game in.
Yeah.
Passing the ball, bruv.
I know.
Bro, before the game, they were lined up in the shape, moving the ball, bro. Like, he had them doing it until it just became automatic, bro. Like, he didn't care about all these other things. These man, we knew what the formation was before the game because they were lined up in the formation. You know, like that. And that's the difference. What's Ten Hag doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Everything's disjointed.
But when you deep it, we are the worst footballing team in the league. I don't care whether you look at Luton or not. I'm talking about where we are shaped well. Villa are a better football team than us.
We're behind Burnley, bro.
Bro, listen,
Wolves.
man. But only thing that separates that is just the quality. We have maybe better quality, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Everything else, when you deep it, we are so far behind. How can we have teams that just come to us, and just bop us apart? Literally just be like, yo, you're not having the ball. Burnley for that first half, they were like, yo, you're not having the ball. They dominated us. We had one moment of brilliance. Evans over the top. Bruno Fernandes then volleys it and just does what Bruno Fernandes does. You know what I mean? Like, apart from that, Dallo, individual brilliance to win the game. Bruno Fernandes gets full of individual brilliance to win the game. The Lindelof one against Luton. Bro, it got in the box, a little bit of a mellow. He has a shot, it's a goal. We're just literally getting our way through games. It's not sustainable. Over a long run, the results are short term. The performances dictate in the long run where you go. That's what it dictates. So I feel like for me, that's where I'm like, you know what, man? Like, it's just a joke, man. Ten Hag's not fixing anything, man. 100%. At this point here, I get what you're trying to say. I don't think that we should excuse the players in that regards. But also,
I don't get it. I don't get what you're saying at all, bro. These guys are human beings, going to work, and their manager's incompetent. Like, what are you supposed to do? Oh, but they should put in a shift. Why, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine you worked anywhere, bro. Do you know what I mean? Imagine you worked in anywhere and your manager was incompetent and doing, and they're trying to tell you to do something, but you know that it's not the right thing. Like, are you going to give it 100%? No, you're not. You're going to do it reluctantly because in your head, you're like, why are we doing this? The whole time, you can't full-heartedly go into something knowing like you're questioning it. That doesn't make no sense.
It works two ways as well. You can run.
I'm not going to give 100% for a manager that I don't trust. I'm not going to do it.
it could also be the other side where you run around and you're headless chickens in it and you don't really know what you're doing and then you get beat 3 or 4-0. That's what happens to most teams, in it. Listen, I'm not excusing some of these players, by the way, but I also would say though, if we had a manager who had a clear plan, we'd actually know what we're doing, because on the ball, these guys don't know what they're doing. And also, some of these players are on the football pitch because of Ten Hag. So if these players aren't on there, we're not talking about players not running around. Sorry. We're not.
Yeah.
Anthony runs around. Everybody knows Anthony runs around. But do you get the quality from Anthony? No. So if you want Anthony, then fair enough. Amrabat can run around and have the quality, but he's not on the football pitch. McTominay runs around and does nothing. So stats can, it can, sometimes I look at things here and it tells you nothing really. You can run around like McTominay and do nothing. So I feel like you have to have a balance, man. I want quality as well. I mean, just running around, I get running around, but quality, mate. Can we get quality, please? Can we get quality? What I'm saying.
Bro, football's changed, man. Football has changed. People need to realize football has changed, yeah? Jose Mourinho, yeah, is a manager that heavily relies on individuals. He always has. Yeah. He always has. But guess what? Yeah, the game's changed, bro. Football's a system game now. So Jose's style of management don't win stuff the way it used to. Period. Do you know what I'm saying? Oli, that was his first proper job in football, bro. He should have never got the job in the first place. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people even including Oli in the conversation, because Oli's not a proper manager. Everyone knew that. Oli was an interim, bro. I don't blame Oli for anything, because he was never qualified for the job in the first place. But Ten Hag lied to us and made us believe he was. That's the worst thing about the Ten Hag thing. Oli thing was like, when you give your brethren the job, bruv. That's not his job, but he's your brethren, blood. Yeah. That's what that was. Them ones there. Like that's what, man. That's what it was. Like, it was not like he was a proven manager and he let us down. He took us as far as he could take us, and we knew that he couldn't really take us nowhere. We knew that. So we can't have Oli in the same conversation as Mourinho or Ten Hag, bro. He was different, bro. Like, his highest level he played at was Mulder, bro, and he relegated Cardiff, bro.
Relegate Cardiff, and he had the Cardiff fans saying that, nah, this guy's a trash manager. My thing is as well, but I don't know if you're seeing this, but Michael Carrick and these man, they're balling out. I don't know if you see Kieran McKenna, the footballer.
Yeah, McKenna and Carrick are doing their thing.
You know what I mean? So they were the guys that were basically behind the brains of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
But they were coaching. Solskjaer was the manager, and them two were the coaches.
They were the coaches. I'm trying to say to you, so I've got a bit more respect for them too, at least. I'm trying to say. But listen, like I said to you, Ten Hag, the reason why I'm more disappointed in Ten Hag than Oli is because we knew Oli was only there because of sentiment, because he was a legend of the football club. That's why he was there for. And as soon as that weared out and everyone had enough of that, they were like, oh shit, he's not actually a great manager, is he? Yeah, we need to sack him now. That's what he did. And with the Ten Hag thing, bro, let's not act like he wasn't a good coach, but now he's come to Old Trafford. For me, the pressure's too big for him as well. We're going on like he's managed in big clubs. He's only managed at Ajax, Like, why are we
trust me, the most pressure you're going to get at Ajax, do you know what I'm saying, is literally to win the league, which you should win anyway with all the money you spend. Like that. They're not expected to do nothing in the Champions League. They're not expected to do nothing there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot less responsibilities. The commercial responsibility is not the same. There's a lot, bruv. Man United job is not just coaching.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not just coaching Man United. It's about dealing with the press. It's about your social obligations. It's about your marketing obligations. It's all these other things, bro. Like at Ajax, they just give man the players. They just give you the players and say, cool, coach them, bro. It's literally like being a school teacher, bro. Like the kids are in the class, you just need to take the curriculum. That's it, bro. Man United's not that, bro. It's a different game.
Most of the material's there already for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. These lecturers that are on 50 grand a week, you think they know everything? They've got PowerPoint. They're reading off a PowerPoint slide, man.
Bro,
nah, be serious.
Bro, most of your teachers at school, literally, it's a curriculum. They read the book, memorize it. A lot of the time, if you were switched on like me, you would see that the teachers had the book on the desk during the lessons when they were teaching you, blood. Bro, a lot of these teachers didn't even know the answers, bro. They had the book. They had the answers on the desk, bruv.